All right. It has been a hot minute since I have played this game, but both Knights of the Old Republic and Knights of the Old Republic 2 were on sale the other day, and I was like, I'm gonna grab these for the Xbox. I own them on GOG. I have them on discs somewhere. Um, I know I played it on the original Xbox. I don't have those copies anymore. But then I also got it for the PC years and years ago, and I think those are in a box at my brother's place. I'm gonna sneak this in throughout the month of August, in between other things. So stay tuned, follow along. This is a nostalgia run. I have not played this game. Wow, I can't tell you when it was the last time I played it. It's a 20-year-old game, and it's been at least I don't think I've played this since probably 2008, 2010, somewhere around in there. I don't even know what I want to play yet. If I remember correctly, and it's been so long since I've played. Oh, the guy you get right away is a nice. He does blasters. Then you get the Twi'lek thief girl, and eventually you get the Jedi lady. I don't know what I want to do yet. I might go scout. I have no idea. I have no idea if I'll get to the second game this month. If I do, I have the Xbox version, so I have no idea if the Xbox version has the cut content in it or not. Let's do custom because I really don't remember what I need to do here. I think we'll go with this guy. Attributes. Man, this is what I just don't remember. What are the recommended for a scout? Strength, dex, con, intelligence, wisdom, charisma. I can live with that. Um, what I don't remember is it's been so long. I know it's a long time until you get Jedi powers. Oh, if it only came out through Restore mod, then yeah, I won't be playing it because I don't do mods. What's up, video game history? Out of sheer curiosity, what is the kick? He has 12, so it gives him the same stats. I mean, that's pretty well rounded. I think I'll just go with that for now. What are the recommended for a scout? Computer use, demolitions, awareness, repair, treat injury. I think I'm gonna get rid of treat injury and instead go with persuade. Oh, but that's persuasion based. I'm gonna redo this. Let's go charisma. Let's take all these things to base 10. The problem is when you get lightsabers later, I think lightsabers matter. And I can't remember if you get, I need to look this up because I can't remember if you get stats as you level up. It's been so long since I played. Do you get stat points as you level up in KOTOR? 4, 18, 12, 16, and 20, so a maximum of 5 additional skill points. Phoenix says, love seeing this classic, hope the remake will be good. The remake's a long way away, but I have no doubt that it'll be super fun. So if I'm going to get 5 more points to put into things, I'm not going to need wisdom for a while. So let me think about this for a minute. Because then I could put 1 point into wisdom, 1 point into strength. That ought to be fine, and then I'll either go full wisdom or full strength, depending on what kind of a... I'll probably end up going full wisdom, because that would give me 14, 15, 16, 17. I could get to 18 wisdom that way. Or, well... I just like the idea of 14, 15, 16, 17. See, it doesn't make any sense to do that. I think I'll go this. We'll go 16 charisma, 14 wisdom, 12 intelligence. I don't need hit points because someone else is going to end up being the tanky tank, theoretically. Alright, let's see if I like this as we get deeper into this. I definitely want persuade. How is this a cross-class skill? Do I need to roll a rogue? Probably because stealth and guile. Alright, 16 charisma, 14 wisdom, 12 intelligence, 12 dex, 12 strength. Okay. Persuade? Thank you. Definitely persuade. Definitely stealth. I gotta think about this for a minute. Demolitions is for grenades, right? Set, recover, or disarm mines. Ooh, no, that's for mines too. Security is electronic devices. Yeah, we want security for sure. I don't care about repair. Awareness, yes. Stealth, yes. Oh, I think I'm gonna go demolitions rather than computer use. The thing is, I know we get the rogue Twi'lek later on, but the reason I want to go with this is because I want to be the face man for the party, and I need to be able to roll a rogue to have the guile ability. I do not know whether or not I want to go demolitions or computer use. Rolf says I've tried a couple times, but the start hasn't held my attention long. It's a very good game. It's a big game. It's a fun game. Schultz says, hope we get some info on the remake soon. I doubt it'll be soon. I mean, who knows? All we've heard is that it's still in the works. That's all we know for sure. I just can't remember. Oh, man. Because don't you have to have spikes on you when you use this? Yeah, you have to have disposable logic rams called computer spikes. I do remember those being super useful for, like, turning off turrets and other things. The demolitions thing, I remember wanting to... I'm just gonna go... Hang on. Back. Ah, it reset everything. Hang on. Security 4. Persuade 4. Awareness 4. Stealth 4. And demolitions 4. Okay. So I got critical strike and armor per light, critical strike, sniper shot, blaster pistol, blaster rifle, melee weapons, sneak attack, scoundrel's luck. I don't remember how sneak attack works, to be honest with you. Sneak attack 1 adds 1d6 of extra damage to attacks when the target can't respond to the attacker. This extra damage is applied to attacks made from behind the target, attacks against stunned or otherwise mobilized targets, and any attacks made while in stealth mode. Okay. +2 to defense. Nice. 1 remaining feat. I don't know where I want to put my points. Probably the medium armor. I vaguely remember this being important for stuff later on. Oh, but we have... Hold on. There's going to be like a conversation thing in here that I'm going to want to take probably. Let's look at what we got. Allows use of level 1 cybernetic implants. Scouts get this feat for free at first level, so do I not need to put something into it? I'm probably going to want to take this one, Empathy, because that gives me Persuade and Awareness. I don't care about Treat Injury, but I do want the... Yeah, let's go with the Empathy. Okay. God, the letters are weird because it's not QWERTY. Ha ha ha. Oh, I messed it up. Hang on. Where's the F? F, there we go. Alright. Okay. I think that's gonna be as good as we can go for now. A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, kids. I'm gonna turn that down for a minute just because I don't want to get dinged for copyright here. Because this is the classic Star Wars scroll. No, this is not the MMO. This is the original single player game from years and years and years ago. Knights of the Old Republic. 4,000 years before the rise of the Galactic Empire, the Republic verges on collapse. Darth Malak, last surviving apprentice of the Dark Lord Revan, has unleashed an invincible Sith armada upon an unsuspecting galaxy. Crushing all resistance, Malak's war of conquest has left the Jedi Order scattered and vulnerable as countless knights fall in battle, and many more swear allegiance to the new Sith Master. In the skies above the Outer Rim world of Taris, a Jedi battle fleet engages the forces of Darth Malak in a desperate effort to halve the Sith's galactic domination. I know, 2003? It's a long time ago, man. 22 years ago? So this game is roughly, we can consider the development cycle of this to be, 25 years ago. Alright, I think we could probably turn the music back up. I do have to be conscious of the copyright stuff. But I think the scroll is the only thing. God, I remember how in awe I was when I played this on the Xbox back in the day. And here we get into the janky 25-year-old gameplay. I'm very interested to see what this feels like. I haven't played this in a long time. Oh shit, the controller's vibrating like crazy.
We've been ambushed by a Sith battle fleet. The Endar Spire is under attack. Hurry up, we don't have much time.
Alright. The Endar Spire?
Did you fall out of your bunk and hit your head? The Endar Spire is the ship we're stationed on. This ship. You probably don't even know who I am, do you? I'm Trask Ulgo, ensign with the Republic fleet. I'm your bunkmate here on the Endar Spire. We work opposite shifts. I guess that's why you haven't seen me before. Now hurry up. We have to find Bastila. We have to make sure she makes it off the ship alive.
Who's Bastila?
Bastila is the commanding officer on the Endar Spire. Well, not an officer, really. But she's the one in charge of this mission. One of our primary duties is to guarantee her survival in the event of an enemy attack. You swore an oath just like everyone else on this mission. Now it's time to make good on that oath. I know all about your reputation. How you used to smuggle spice and blasters along the Corellian line.
Smuggled what?
I guess the Republic figured since they couldn't catch you, they might as well hire you. And I'll admit, the Republic is in desperate need of someone with your kind of skills. Desperate enough to overlook
I
your
never
shady
got
past.
caught.
Now that you signed on for this mission, you're part of the Republic fleet. And Bastila needs all troops at her side during this attack.
I remember exactly where I was the first time I played this. Yeah, I was at my aunt and uncle's house, and I had rented this game at like Blockbuster or Hastings or somewhere locally because it was the newest Star Wars game, and I rented this and brought it home. We had a 3-day rental, and that's all I did for 3 days with my cousins was we played the shit out of this game for 3 days. It was nuts. It was so awesome. No, I'm playing the Xbox version, so there's no deleted content. Alright, let's go help Bastila.
So hurry up and grab your gear. You need to suit up so we can get out of here.
Okay. The active quest screen includes important information related to your ongoing adventures. Refer to this journal for hints and guidance throughout the game. Journal entry added. Okay. Okay, that's how I... Okay. Character skills. Okay, that's the quests. No, we did not finish it in 3 days. Ended up buying it later. Okay. Okay, one other thing. What I don't know... Here we go. Gameplay. I don't know what the defaults for this were. Everybody cited, that's fine. I don't really want to pause though for now. Oh, you know what I'm going to probably have to get used to though? It's probably going to be saving the game. Alright. Open. Get items.
Come on, we have to hurry. The Sith might already be boarding the ship to try and capture Bastila. Put your equipment on so we can get out of here.
How to equip my items.
Use the equip screen to equip the armor and weapons from your inventory. You can access this by pressing the start button on your controller. Use the directional pad to cycle through your inventory slots. The menu on the right displays items you can equip in each slot. Press the A button to select an inventory slot. Then scroll through the available items and press the A button to equip one.
That is a brilliant old school tutorial right there. He's like in character telling us how to equip items. That's awesome. Okay, equip that. I'm gonna go blaster pistol, please. Stealth field generator, yes please. Okay.
Okay, let's move out. We should stick together. You'll have more success with a party than on your own.
Trask has joined your party. Press A to go to the party selection screen. In most areas, you can use the party selection screen to quickly switch party members in and out as you need them, which is done instantly and without having to return to your base. Characters switched out of your party will wait for you back at your base. But remember, any equipped items will remain on the character, so those items will not show up in your inventory when a character is removed from the party. You'll have to add the character to your party again if you want to access their equipped items.
Because of the attack, this room is in lockdown. But don't worry, I've got the override codes. You'll have to use me to unlock the door.
Oh, this is going to be one of those. See, this is the perfect example of how quality of life in modern games is way better than old school. So I know a lot of people have nostalgia feelings for this game, and it does have a really good story and everything else. But this is one of those old school things that I am so glad we no longer have to deal with, which is manually choosing another character to take an action. I much prefer the modern games where if you have a party of adventurers and you click a door, the rest of the characters, like if you don't have the skill, the relevant character will go to the door, disarm the trap, pick the lock, things of that nature. It's really annoying when it's like, no, you must manually select the other character. This is an old school annoyance.
You always control the leader of the party. You can switch who is the party leader by pressing the black button. Press the black button now to switch me to the party leader.
There is no black button. I don't know which one I'm going to have to press.
Target the door, then press
because this is for like the
button
original Xbox. It's probably going to be this button. No. No. No, that's screenshot. That's a fun one. I don't know what constitutes... No, I do not know what constitutes Start is exit. Oh, I'm just pressing buttons trying to figure out what is the... Because there is no black button because I'm playing on the Xbox Series X. Ah, that pauses the game. Aha! It was the right bumper. You're right, AFKMR. It was the right bumper.
Yes?
Okay,
Sure.
perfect. All right.
Now that the door's open, you better take the lead again.
XP! You know what we're going to do right now? We're going to save the game.
This is Carthonasi. The Sith are threatening to overrun our position. We can't hold out
Carth!
against their firepower. All hands to the bridge.
That was Karth contacting us on our portable communicators. He's one of the Republic's best pilots. He's seen more combat than the rest of the Endar Spire's crew put together. If he says things are bad, you better believe it. We have to get to the bridge to help defend Bastila. There's a map of the Endar Spire and a copy of Karth's message in your electronic journal, just in case we get separated.
All right. Let's move out. Do I have to... Are you coming over here to say hi? Come here. Who's your big baby? Who's your big baby? Hi. You're not awake yet, are you, buddy? You've been sleeping since like 7 o'clock this morning. How you feeling? You snuck out again the other night. Yeah, I don't know. We don't know where you got out. We don't know how he got out. But yesterday morning, not this morning, yesterday morning, I woke up at 4 o'clock and all the lights were on in the house and Chris was not in the house. And I heard her out on the street. He had somehow got out of the catio and he was up on the rooftops chasing some of the stray cats around. I gotta let him out. I'll be right back. Naughty boy sneaking out. Trying to go have cat fights. Alright, let me move this up here. Alright, journal entry added. Okay, so if I go into solo mode, he stays back there and waits. And if I do an interaction, it breaks. Okay. Alright.
That door's locked, and I don't have the codes to open it. You'll have to use your security skill on it if we want to get past.
Okay. Again, minor annoyance. Modern games, you would automatically use your security skill, which I much prefer, the modern way of doing
the advanced
things.
boarding party for the Republic.
The game pauses when you sight an enemy, and the selection reticle will show up in red. You can cycle through hostile targets using the left and right triggers. This auto pause option can be disabled in the options screen, which I have disabled. Now, how do I... What I don't know is how to select different targets.
Yes.
Aha! RT and LT. Okay. Alright, save! Because you know this game is not going to autosave for me. And I'm going to have to get used to manual save. This reminds me when I was playing Neverwinter Nights 2 the other day, the Enhanced Edition. It's like the game has no autosave function. Alright. That's where I came from. I better turn the auto pause stuff back on. Let's see how it feels with this. Okay. Aha! So this is how you do this. Okay, so press A1 to enter combat mode. This is to lock your camera on your selected target. Oh, so this is going to give me like a turn-based version of the game. That's interesting. All right. Old school death animations. Okay. Have luck with that, guys. Save! Devon says, love this game, you're a champ for this. This was something I was debating doing. We'll, that sounds like something nasty behind that door. We'll wait before we go there. I wasn't sure if I was going to do this yet this month. I was waiting for a couple of other things to see, but I got word today that Mafia the Old Country is only about a 10-hour game. So knowing that it's super short, I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and just start this now and get ahead of it. Because I'm almost done with Death Stranding 2. I've got maybe 1 or 2 more sessions to be done with Death Stranding 2. And so once that's wrapped up, I've got...
It's a Dark Jedi! This fight is too much for us. We better stay back. All we do is get in the way.
I got free time. If this was like $3.50 when I bought it, I got this one and the other one for like $7 on the Xbox. I was like, that's a pretty good deal. I've been already owed them, so it's like but I don't own on the Xbox. So it's nice. I think I'm gonna turn off that section of where it keeps auto pausing at the end of a combat round, because that's kind of annoying. I need to take a med pack. Alright, we're not going to the bridge yet. Combat suit, yes please. I didn't mean to do new slot.
The bridge is just beyond that door. You better equip your melee weapon. There isn't much room on the bridge, and it's suicide to use a blaster in close quarters. I should equip a melee weapon too. Either that or I'll have to stay back and use my blaster.
We'll be fine with blasters. Well, there are. This is the only month I'm gonna have time to do something extra, because this month the only new games that I have on the agenda are Mafia: The Old Country, which is on Friday, but everybody online is saying it's 10 to 12 hours long, so I'll be done with that over the weekend. Then I have Gears of War Reloaded, which is the end of the month on Game Pass, so I have like a 3-week gap in the middle of August. I'll be done with Death Stranding 2. I've got some Dune Awakening coming up mid-month. I'll be plugging away at Destiny 2, but I've got space to do a couple of RPGs this month, so I was like, I'm going to at least do this one, if not the second one, and probably plug away at Neverwinter Nights 2 Enhanced Edition, do a little bit of retro stuff this month. But that September, nope, because September is Hell Is Us, Indiana Jones The Great Circle DLC, and Borderlands 4. All 3 of those games are going to keep me busy all month. Then October, we've got Ghost of Yotei at the beginning of the month. That'll be 2 weeks. And then after that, I've got The Outer Worlds 2, which will be another 2 weeks, which carries me into November. November, I've got Karn, and then we have another DLC for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 happening soon. Gamescom is in like 3 weeks, and we're going to get a whole slew of releases for probably November, December, so I don't even know what we're going to be playing.
We'll be fighting in close quarters on the bridge. Your melee weapon is made.
I don't want to use a melee weapon, though. Is he going to make me do it?
Didn't work. Not here on the bridge. They must have retreated to the escape pods. We better head that way too. The Sith want Bastila alive, but once she's off the ship, there's nothing stopping them from blasting the Endar Spire into galactic dust.
I do, Champion of Light. Last month we just published the schedule for August through November, so all of the new releases are already scheduled out in advance. So that video was posted like 3 weeks ago, maybe. This is an unexpected addition just because I have some free time. But stuff like this I don't put on the main agenda. This is stuff that just happens by whimsy and if I have spare time. But all of my major releases and new releases are scheduled out in advance, usually about 6 months out. So my next 5 months are already planned. So yep, that video's up on YouTube. No, I have no interest in Stardew Valley. Level up. Oh, there's scripts too? I don't remember scripts. Alright, for sure take Persuade, Security, Awareness, Stealth, I guess? Can I do Empathy rank 2? Not till level 4. Probably take the medium armor. I don't understand when it says here, scouts get this for free at first level, so it doesn't cost anything? Oh, I guess I should have taken it at very first level to get it for free. Maybe I misunderstood that. Extra ranged attack. No clue. I haven't played it in so long, I don't remember. So I'm not worried about what I want to play at the end, I'm worried about what I'm playing right now. Demolitions and stealth. Let's go armor. He can't level up yet.
There's something behind here. Damn, another Dark Jedi. I'll try to hold him off. You get to the escape pods. Go!
Oh, that's right. I went... It's not Scout. I went the other one. Yeah. Scout is not the one I took. Yeah, I took the other one. For some reason, I'm thinking Scout, aka Thief, but I'm not. It's the what other. Okay. I do not remember which way to go here. Scoundrel, that's what I went. Yeah. Starboard section.
No problem.
No problem.
This is Cartho Nassi on your personal communicator. I'm tracking your position through the Endar Spire's life support systems. Bastila's escape pod is away. You're the last surviving crew member on the Endar Spire. Now, I can't wait for you much longer. You have to get to the escape pods. But be careful. There's a Sith patrol just down the corridor. Use your stealth skill to sneak past him.
Okay. But we're gonna save before we do it. It depends on if I have time. I might. I have no idea though, Devon. We're gonna. I'm playing on the Xbox. That's exactly why I didn't play it on GOG. Even though I own it on GOG, I have no desire to play mouse and keyboard. Oh, they saw me.
Be careful. There's a whole squad of Sith troopers on the other side of that door. You need to find some way to thin their numbers. You could reprogram the damaged assault droid to help you, if you have enough repair parts. Or you could use computer spikes to slice into the terminal and use the Endar Spire's security systems against the Sith.
Didn't take either one of those, so I don't know what I'll be able to do here. I only have. I do have. Okay. Shields. Have fun, Mr. Droid.
That hurt a bit.
That was nice. I'm gonna save my game after that. That felt really nice. I'm about out of grenades, though. I am out of grenades. Well, hello there. Ooh, ion blaster. What I don't remember is... Yes, I can dual wield. Oh, yeah, buddy.
You've made it just in time. There's only one active escape pod left. Come on, we can hide out on the planet below.
Who are you?
I'm a soldier with the Republic, like you. We're the last two crew members left in the Endar Spire. Basila's escape pod's already gone, so there's no reason for us to stick around here and get shot by the Sith. Now, come on. There'll be time for questions later.
All right. This is the last escape pod and your only hope of survival. Here we go. So cool. Wakey wakey, eggs and bakey. But not before a creepy dream. It's Caden Alenko or his Star Wars cousin.
Good to see you up instead of thrashing about in your sleep. You must have been having one hell of a nightmare. was wondering if you were ever gonna wake up. I'm Karth, one of the Republic soldiers from the Endar Spire. I was with you on the escape pod. Do you remember?
I do remember. I'm Renfail, by the way. How did we get here?
We've been slipping in and out of consciousness for a couple of days now, so I imagine you're pretty confused about things. Try not to worry. We're safe. At least for the moment. We're in an abandoned apartment on the planet of Taris. We were banged up pretty bad when our escape pod crashed, but luckily I wasn't seriously hurt. I was able to drag you away from our crash site and all the confusion, and I stumbled into this abandoned apartment. By the time the Sith arrived on the scene, we were long gone.
The Sith? Well, I guess I owe you my life then.
You don't have to thank me. I've never abandoned anyone on a mission, and I'm not about to start now. Besides, I'm gonna need your help. Taris is under Sith control. Their fleet is orbiting the planet, they've declared martial law, and they've imposed a planet-wide quarantine. But I've been in worse spots. I saw on your service records that you understand a remarkable number of alien languages. That's pretty rare in a raw recruit. But it should come in handy while we're stranded on a foreign world. There is no way the Republic will be able to get anyone through the Sith blockade to help us. If we're gonna find Bastila and get off this planet, we can't rely on anybody but ourselves.
Why is it so important to find Bastila?
That smack to your head did more damage than I thought. Bastila's a Jedi. She was with the strike team that killed Darth Revan, Malak's Sith master. Bastila's the key to the whole Republic war effort. The Sith must have found out that she was on the Endar Spire and set an ambush for us in this system. I believe Bastila was on one of the escape pods that crashed down here in Taris. For the sake of the Republic war effort, we have to try and find her.
How could one person, even a Jedi... How about a better question? If Bastila's a Jedi, she could probably look after herself.
Bastila's gonna need our help. Many of Darth Malak's followers have mastered the dark side of the Force, and the Sith have already killed more than their share of Jedi in this war. I doubt anyone's specifically looking for us anymore. We're not that important. But if we're careful, we can move about the planet without attracting notice, a luxury Bastila won't have. She's gonna have half the Sith fleet looking for her. They know how vital she is to the war effort. And Bastila's no ordinary Jedi. She has a rare gift the Jedi call battle meditation. Bastila's power can influence entire armies.
Battle meditation? What's that?
Through the Force, Bastila can inspire her allies with confidence and make her enemies lose their will to fight. And often that's all it takes to tip the balance in a battle. But there are limits to what she can do. From what I understand of her ability, it requires great concentration and focus to maintain her battle meditation. The attack on the Endar Spire happened so fast, she probably never even had a chance to use her power. I'm guessing she barely got out alive, and now she's trapped here just as we are. The whole planet is under quarantine. No ships can land or take off. So, if Bastila's gonna escape Taris, she's gonna need our help, and we'll probably need hers.
Any idea where we started looking for her?
While you were out, I did some scouting around. There are reports of a couple of escape pods crashing down into the Undercity. It's probably a good place to start. But the Undercity's a dangerous place. We don't want to go there unprepared, and it won't do Bastila any good if we go and get ourselves killed.
Alright, the sooner we start looking for Bastila, the sooner we find her.
Good idea. We can use this abandoned apartment as a base. We can probably get some equipment and supplies here in the upper city. Just remember to keep a low profile. I've heard some grim stories about the Dark Jedi interrogation techniques. They say the Force can do terrible things to a mind. Can wipe away your memories and destroy your very identity. But I figure if we don't do anything stupid, we should be okay. I mean, after all, they're looking for Bastila, not a couple of grunts like us. All right, soldier, let's move out.
All right. Do we need to level him up? Oh, I guess we're not technically ready. Ooh, that's right. There's a weapon thingy. I forgot we could mod our weapons. Throughout the game, you'll find weapons and armor that are marked as upgradable. They can be improved by the addition of an upgrade item. You can use the workbench to construct new, more powerful versions of upgradable ranged weapons, melee weapons, lightsabers, and armor. Use the workbench now. I don't have anything I can do with ranged weapons. Poodoo. Anything else we can talk to him about? I'd like to know more about you, Karth.
Me? Well, I've been a star pilot for the Republic for years. Seen more than my share of wars. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars before all this started.
Yeah, the
But with all that,
foreshadowing
I've
is
never
pretty awesome.
experienced anything like the slaughter these Sith animals can unleash. Not even the Mandalorians were that senseless. My homeworld was one of the first planets to fall to Malik's fleet. The Sith bombed it into submission, and there wasn't a damn thing our Republic forces could do to stop them.
Must be very painful for you.
I'm just a soldier. I go where the fleet admirals tell me to. I follow my orders and I do my duty. It's just... doesn't seem right that doing that means I failed them. I didn't.
That's a good point, Champion of Light. It's always fun to go back and immerse in a game with someone else, because when I was younger, I never would have given this game a chance because it's too much dialogue. And I think that's the perfect example of tastes refine, tastes change over the years. We mature as human beings, and sometimes the things we didn't like when we were younger are things that we end up liking as we get older. I mean, I think that's true for food as well as beverages and things like this. Like, there are definitely games, like, I probably wouldn't have ever played like heavy like survival games like 10 years ago, because they were all so oriented on like PvP. But now that survival games have become PvE and are like single player and co-op and everything else, like Minecraft was something I never had an interest in until my nephew came to my brother and I was like, hey, can we play Minecraft? And it was like, hell yeah, we could play Minecraft. And so that's, I started playing with him like 3 years ago with my brother and my nephew, and I never would have played Minecraft if it weren't for that. And that opened my my mind to other Minecraft style survival and building games, I think. Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 is a great example. It's turned a lot of people onto turn-based games like Ralph. Avocado was a great one. I wish I could eat avocado. I was able to devour avocados up until the point when I was about 20, 21, and I developed an adult allergy to avocados, and it sucks because where we live, my wife eats avocados every single day, and I love them, but I have a horrible stomach allergy where like a pinky nail sized bite of avocado gives me agonizing stomach pain for like 8 to 12 hours. So I can't eat avocados, and it sucks so much because I love them. I love them so much, and I was able to eat them for like 20 years. And I do try, like about every 6 or 8 months I've tried over the years. I'll be like, just let me try a bite, and then I'm like in bed for the next 6 hours, just like, oh my god, my stomach. So I've quit trying. Sorry, Karth, I didn't mean to upset you.
I know. Don't worry about it. I must not be making much sense. You probably mean well with your questions. I'm just not accustomed to talking about my past very much. At all, actually. I'm more used to taking action, keeping my mind focused on the business at hand. So let's just do that. If you have more questions, ask them later.
Alright, no more questions at the moment, he says. Alright. We should save, because we've come quite a bit. Every time you leave the apartment, you must select which party members you wish to take. Since this is the first time you're leaving, you will have to take Karth. Happy to do so. Yeah, so Morgan, my brother developed like an adult allergy to bananas. He gets the same stomach problems that I get with avocados if he eats like raw bananas. He can eat cooked bananas, but not raw. Oh no!
That's how we deal with smart-mouth aliens. Now the rest of you get up against the wall before I lose my temper again. Hey, what's this? Humans hiding out with aliens? They're Republic fugitives. Attack!
I like how we both have double blasters. They don't stand a chance against us. Pew 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 pew. Alright, just glad I could help. Okay. Sounds good. Alright, can I talk to you some more? Backpack. Ooh, blaster rifle. Do I want to try a blaster rifle, maybe? I wouldn't risk it, Morgan. My brother doesn't have a bad enough reaction to need an EpiPen. He just gets a stomach ache. It's if you have to use an EpiPen, do not fucking try fried bananas. No, sir. No. Blaster rifle is two-handed. Maybe I'll try a blaster rifle instead of... I mean, either way, I've got bonuses. Okay, he's gonna take care of the bodies for me. Which way did I come from? That's my apartment. Do we have a map? Aha. Let's go clockwise. Janitor, come here, buddy.
Hey there, watch where you're walking. I just cleaned those floors.
Or just clean those floors. Sorry, I didn't know.
Well, all right then, no hard feeling. My name's Kadir. I'm the janitor for this building. You must be the new tenant here, right?
Ouch.
You ever thought they'd rent that abandoned apartment? You look like an off-worlder. What happened? You get stuck here because of the quarantine? Can't see any other reason someone would want to rent that old apartment.
Wanted to ask you some questions.
Don't know how much I can tell you, but seeing as how you're new here, I guess I can try and help you out.
What are you talking about, Taris?
Decent enough place to live, I guess, except for the lower levels. That's where the swoop gangs hang out. Just stay in Upper City and you'll be fine.
Got
You also might want to check out the cantina. I used to go there when I was younger. A good place to get a drink and find out what's going on in Upper City.
Can you imagine, like, when this came out in 2003, the voice acting in this game, even by today's standards, the voice acting is peak. My mind was blown when this game came out. There was nothing else like this in 2003. What's up, Heinrich? I know, Star Wars. Where's the cantina?
Just keep following the apartment complex ring until you come to the elevator. It'll take you out to the upper streets there. And from there, just head south a ways. You can't miss it. Don't know how much I can tell you, but seeing as how you're new...
What do you think of the Sith in this quarantine?
Not much of an issue for me, you know. I ain't never left Taris, and they ain't never gonna. A lot of other folks are sure riled up about it, but I don't really know much about it. I prefer to keep to myself mostly. But there's plenty of people at the cantina who'll be more than happy to tell you what they think about the Sith and their quarantine. Don't know how much I...
We're gonna get some equipment.
Well, the best place to go is probably Kebley Yurt's store. She's right across from the cantina, so you can stop in for a drink if you get thirsty while you're shopping. Just keep following the apartment complex ring until you come to the elevator. It'll take you out to the upper streets there. And from there, just head south a ways. You can't miss it.
Thanks, sir.
Get back to work anyway.
Well, technically, this isn't a turn-based game. The options could be
Building doesn't
completely
clean
turned
itself,
off,
you know.
but the default settings are like a turn-based. But you could turn all that off and play this as real-time with pause if you want to. Havoc Sun says, my favorite weapons I use the melee, but it varies throughout the game. I remember really enjoying like a melee build my first playthrough, but this time, yeah, we're going with a scoundrel.
Got it.
Oh, I probably better do another save. Dude, the grenades are awesome in this game for sure. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Twi'lek, you're just a random Twi'lek. What is this? Nothing? on.
No problem. Got it.
Well, hello there. Let's not go down just quite yet.
No problem.
No problem.
Hudu, Tunirama na praka donka searcha.
Don't mind if I do.
Tong haitwam jiji jumblumpa. Dita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonqualeo gondona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita
Alright, Laram, what's up? I'm Renfail.
kurunda di hotonga kun hunkabi.
Energy shield.
Kunbe.
What's so great about him?
Si gratulo da pograshi onium compa cintono muchubata kumjus takmiki grab.
Oh, that's right. They
And I can
burn
tell
out
you from
eventually.
experience that they aren't any good at all against a simple vibroblade. That's why the Republic has been training soldiers in hand-to-hand and melee combat.
Where did the tech come
Tong
from?
haitwam jiji jumblumpa. Nita kumjus takmiki grabulmogo. Kachi gratulo da pogra. Tolpa da pongwale kanduna gugu chukchut.
Anything else?
Kurunda di hotonga kun
Oh, of course, he's got his hands on some shields. Yeah, let's do it.
We itanandayata. Tag biz juponko kokimak panka.
Humans only because of the Sith.
Umrao cheese gaduchi. We tam boragatong.
Squatters, baby. Alright. Let me see what you got for sale. Okay. Show sell list. The problem is I don't know yet. I don't think I need any of these. Vibrations. So yeah, I don't think that I care about melee right now. I'll keep the prototype blade though. Military suit. Where's that shield he said he had? Ooh. That's heavy weapons. Energy shield. 154 credits. Yeah. Sorry, I'm not rich, sir.
No problem. Got it.
Dia.
Who are you? What are you doing in here? You can't just come barging into someone's home.
Sure I can. Sorry, I was just investigating the area.
That's no excuse. You can't just go around barging into people's apartments because you're curious. But at least you're more polite than that pig Holden.
Holden? Who's that?
Just one of Darvik's men who can't keep his hands to himself. But all he got for his trouble was a nasty scar from my vibroblade. Too bad I'm the
Nice.
one still paying the price.
What do you mean?
I don't want to talk about it. I'm in enough trouble already. Besides, I don't know if I can trust you.
Persuade. You can trust me.
Well, I suppose you seem like an all-right sort. When I cut Holden, it made him back off, but it also embarrassed him in front of his friends. Holden's a spiteful little hut slug. He went and put out a bounty on my head for what I did. That's why I'm hiding out here.
Anything I can do to help?
I doubt it. Holden is one of Darvik's men.
Well, the door was
When
locked.
you work for the local crime lord,
I
the
broke through
authorities
it.
tend to turn a blind eye. I'm afraid this is between me and Holden now.
What's up? What happened? Is that his new thing recently? Is like getting on top of things? Hang on. Lucas, what are you doing? Yeah, he likes to be up top now. It's his new thing. Okay. He's not harming anything. Okay. No los dejes escapar, Christine. No. Sorry, Chris is updating me on cat stuff. Alright, maybe I can speak to Holden for you.
Could try, I guess. He usually hangs out at the cantina in the lower city. It probably won't do any good. Holden's used to getting his own way. That's one of the fringe benefits of being a goon for Darvik. Working for the local crime lord lets you get away with things. Still, I appreciate the offer.
Alright, can I ask her some
I
questions?
can't help you there. Since this thing with Holden, I've been scared to leave my apartment. I don't know anything about what's going on in the outside world anymore.
I think that's all she's
Goodbye
going to
and
tell
good
me.
luck. I hope you can talk some sense into Holden.
Hey, I just hit 10,000 followers on Instagram. Woot! Onwards and upwards. Alright, Holden at the cantina. That is a quick save moment. Alright, we need to go to... Thank you, thank you, thank you. Fritic says freaking internet problems. That's never good. Oh, you know, I should go see if there's any more coffee. Give me 2 seconds, everybody. I'm gonna go see if there's any more go juice for me to nuke in the microwave. There was not, in fact, any coffee. Boo! None left over anyway, and I'm not gonna make any at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I did have a slug of Coca-Cola though. And it was glorious! Left over from lunch. I love how we're just running around with weapons in the open. They're salvaging the droids. What do we got over here? Decaf? Ew. No, 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 no. It's like drinking non-alcoholic beer.
Hello there. I haven't seen you in my shop before. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kebla Yurt. Welcome to the Equipment Emporium. You looking to buy some supplies? My shop's the largest one in all of Upper Taris. Best selection on the planet. Whatever you need, I've got. Well, mostly.
Mostly? What do you mean by that?
The Sith confiscated all my heavy weapons, and they impounded all my ships and swoop bikes. But I've still got a real nice selection, if you're interested.
Let me ask you some questions.
Anything I can do to help a potential customer out. What do you want to know?
Anything about those escape pods that crashed around Taris?
I heard a couple of pods crash down in the Undercity. I bet the crash sites have already been stripped clean by the Sith, though. Unless the swoop gangs or Davik's men got there first.
Swoop gangs? What can you tell me about them?
I don't have anything good to say about those swoop gangs. Zooming around on their swoop bikes, terrorizing the lower city like a bunch of animals. Things weren't so bad when the hidden Becks were running the show. But ever since the rise of the Black Vulture gang, the lower city has been nothing short of a war zone. The Sith haven't even bothered trying to maintain order down there. And I heard a rumor that Davik's own people are having problems with the Black Vulcars now.
Well, what I mean by microwave coffee was coffee left over from this morning that I just nuke and heat up. But there was no leftover. Because if there's stuff left over in the French press, I have no problem just stick it in the microwave for 30 seconds.
Oh, Davik's a legitimate businessman, if you get my drift, smuggling.
I'm probably going to go make an espresso is what's going to end up happening here in a
They
minute.
say he's a member of the Exchange, you know, the big intergalactic criminal organization.
I've heard of the Exchange. That organization to cross. But if anyone has blockade-breaking ships, however, it's them.
I have to pay him a protection fee every month, but it's reasonable. And I get most of my inventory through Davik and his suppliers. So I'm just smart enough not to ask where it came from, you understand?
Very smart. So is Davik working with the Sith?
Davik hates the Sith as much as anybody. The quarantine has put a real dent in his operations, too. But he's keeping a low profile as long as the occupation lasts. Davik stays out of the way, and the Sith don't bother him. The swoop gangs could learn a thing or two from this tidy little arrangement, instead of always going after each other.
How do you feel about the Sith?
It's not smart to say bad things about the people in power, if you get my meaning. I just wish the Sith would ease up on the quarantine, though. They're killing my business. I can't say I like having them here in Upper City, but it could be worse, and we're still a lot better off than the Lower City, what with those swoop gangs and all.
Alright.
Good day to you, then. Remember to come back to my shop if you ever need any supplies. Welcome to... just so you know, the prices on the items are final. No bargaining here. This
No
isn't a
bargaining
swap
allowed.
meet, okay? I only deal in top-notch stuff.
Okay. A bunch of stuff that I can't buy yet. Ooh, a Sith sniper rifle. 1,500? My goodness. 2 to 9 though. That's a pretty nice, I mean, and it's got a +1 attack modifier. Sorry, honey, that's too expensive. Too rich for my blood. This might be the cantina right here. Yep. We should save the game. 'Cause I don't know what we're gonna face in here. No, reheated coffee is never the same. It's not. It's not as good as normal coffee. But it'll do in a pinch.
Don't you just love watching the Pazaak players? All that strategy, all those credits. It's enough to make a girl get all flushed.
What do you want? Have you come here just to bother me, or do you wish to test yourself against the best Pazaak player on Taris?
I'd love to play Pazaak, but I don't have a
You
deck.
don't even have your own deck? Then why are you bothering me? You can't play Pazaak without your own deck. If you're serious about Pazaak, go speak to old Garok on the other side of the tavern. His gambling days are over, and he's looking to sell his deck.
Alright, let's go talk to the old man.
Hello there, youngster. You interested in buying the Pazaak deck of an old man looking to get out of the gambling game? Just 50 credits and I'll sell you all my cards. I'll even throw in a free lesson to boot. It's a great deal, if you can afford it.
My wife drinks cafe con leche every day. I don't really like milk in my coffee. I drink black coffee. I will occasionally buy myself like hazelnut coffee mate or something. It's pretty rare. That's like maybe 3 times a year, 2-3 times a year. I'll buy some, and I'll only do it like for the week. What I'll do is I'll drink my black coffee in the morning, and then when it's time for my afternoon coffee, I'll have the hazelnut creamer in my coffee for the afternoon coffee. But I don't do milk in my coffee. I do, however, enjoy. Chris makes it's like a double espresso, sometimes a triple espresso, like a double espresso with like 2 shots of espresso, and 1/3 is milk. So like a 1/3 ratio of espresso to milk with sugar, and then give that a quick immersion blend. That's about the only time I like milk in my coffee, is when I do the espressos in the afternoon. But I also just like straight up espresso. I'm a black coffee drinker.
Glad to see you're interested in the grand old game. The rules are pretty simple. Here.
It's
I'll
called,
load
isn't
them
it a
up into your
cortado? I always
datapad
forget
so you
what's
can
a
check them out anytime you
un
want.
cuarto.
Good luck.
There's names for
Hope
it
the
too.
game's as good to you as it was to me. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
Yes, give me a free lesson, please. Before each Pazaak match, you must select the cards to form your side deck. 4 of these cards will be randomly drawn to form your hand during the match. 2 of each card, I'm up to 5. Oh, I see. The objective of the game is to have your face-up cards higher than your opponent's hand without exceeding 20. Okay. They have to last through all the sets of the match? Yeah, Pazaak is way different in Outlaws too. Yeah, mine's not quite 1-to-1 ratio, because that's the cortado, which is why I can't. There's a name for it. It's like 2/3 espresso, 1/3 milk, and I don't remember what it's called. Oh my God, there's too many rules here. I don't remember these. What goes on here? Oh, I I see. So it gave me cards and then I add to it. I don't remember how this works, but okay. Do I risk it? Oh, he's gonna stand. I'm gonna add a +2. Oh no, hang on. Cancel. I'm screwed. Yeah, intern. It's alright. At least I'm remembering how to do this now. Oh yeah, we're good. So a tie? I mean, boo on the tie. Oh no. Oh. Oh, we got a tie again. I mean, I'm not actively trying to get into the beta or anything like that, Ralph. So, I mean, if they have like an open beta, I might take a look. But as far as I'm aware, it's like a closed beta, isn't it? I haven't really paid attention. It's like, I mean, it's interesting, but I'm not going out of my way. I do want to overwrite the game save. 9th is open beta. I'm gonna be too busy with Mafia, the old country. I mean, it's just, that's a Saturday though, isn't it? I mean, I'll have to look into it and see what platforms it's available on and stuff.
I saw you're getting a Pazaak lesson from that old fossil Garuk. Learning the rules of Pazaak is easy, but actually playing the game is a much greater challenge. Normally, I wouldn't bother with a novice like you. But since Gerrud was banned for hustling cards, I haven't been able to find a good game around here. Do you wish to play a hand?
What platforms is it gonna... Oh, there's no... Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it though. If there's no campaign mode, then I'm not gonna worry about it. I have no desire to go play multiplayer shit. Yeah, no desire to play multiplayer. So I will pass.
I'm going to enjoy relieving you of your credits almost as much as I'm going to enjoy humiliating you.
I'm gonna drop my wager way down. that's not what I meant to do, but I'll take the win. I keep forgetting that X is to play the card. Ah, man. Tide set. Boo. The only thing I would be interested in with Battlefield 6 is the campaign. Like, I don't care about the multiplayer stuff at all, so...
You were lucky to win the last match, but luck is no substitute for skill in Pazaak.
Alright.
If you ever wish to test yourself against...
Yeah, I don't care. But I got some XP and some credits, so... And I refreshed my memory on how to play Pazaak. Okay, Remedy games, like the company Remedy game, like the company Remedy, like Remedy Entertainment. No, I've not actively played any of their stuff. Nope. The most recent one they did was that Alan Wake game, right?
Hi there. I haven't seen you around before. Of course, they don't give us Sith officers from the
Pure
military base
Pazaak.
much time off.
You're from the military base. You don't look like one of the Sith.
I'm off duty right now, so I'm not in uniform. My name is Sana, junior officer, first class with the Sith Occupation Force.
Nice to meet you, Sarna. Renfail.
I'm actually a little surprised you're talking to me at all. Most of the people here on Taris can't stand us Sith. It can make this job pretty lonely.
You're just doing your job, right? I don't hold that against you.
That's true, but people don't appreciate what we've done for them. We could have slapped a curfew on this whole planet, but we didn't. You know, it's like everyone on this backwater planet is in a permanent bad mood. Don't they know we have to make the best of things?
Everybody's got their ups and downs. It's how you deal with them that counts.
Exactly, it's all about attitude.
Attitude.
I didn't ask to be assigned to this backwater planet, but I try to make the best of it. It's pretty easy to get depressed on an assignment like this, but we do what we can to keep our spirits up.
Gotta blow off steam once in a while.
That's true. It's nice to meet someone who understands what I'm going through. It's good to talk about this stuff. It gets pretty lonely up at the military base.
Oh,
I
you're
have
so
to get going
lonely.
soon. I've got a shift at the military base, but some of us junior Sith officers are having a party tonight to blow off some steam. I'd really like to see you again. Why don't you drop by the party? I'll show you where it is on your map.
Sounds good.
Don't be late. We're starting right after our shifts end. Most of us won't even be going back to the base to lock up our uniforms. I look forward to seeing you there.
That sounds like a tip I'm gonna need to use later. Now, where's that Hadron dude we're supposed to come talk to?
No hard feelings, my good man, but I can't really talk with you right now. It's difficult enough to draw the interest of the ladies in this establishment as it is. Surely you understand what I'm talking about. I'd guess you've experienced many lonely evenings, something I'm hoping to avoid tonight.
Yeah, good luck with that, buddy. I'm not familiar with lonely evenings. Sounds like a you problem.
Where did you get those clothes? A trash compactor in the lower city? And where are those drinks we ordered?
Sorry, I'm not your waiter.
Careful what you say. I get the feeling this spoiled brat could cause us more trouble than she's worth.
Why is the help here so incompetent? One word from Daddy and I could get you fired.
I'm sorry, don't get upset. I'll go get that
That's
drink.
better. Now, hurry up with our order.
And here are your drinks, Miss Lavin. I apologize for the delay.
I can't believe we couldn't get arena tickets for this match. Now we'll have to watch the duel on the view screen.
Who cares? It's Duncan and Gurlon fighting. It's not like we're gonna miss anything good.
Shh, they're about to start, so quit complaining and just watch the view screen.
Ladies and gentlemen, I draw your attention to the dueling ring. Here, two combatants will battle for your viewing and gambling enjoyment. Now, I hope all your bets are down because we're ready to roll. In this corner, I give you Girl on Two Fingers. And over here, looking to climb the ranks yet again, is the ever-persistent Deadeye Duncan.
Oh no!
And to nobody's great surprise, Deadeye is down again. Don't worry, folks. He's just unconscious. As usual, our medics will have him up and about in a bit. Well, that was quick, wasn't it? So I give you the winner, Girl on Two Fingers.
Save the game. Girl on Two Fingers. Ice. Oh, absolutely. Yep. Let's do it.
Vibroblades and blasters, and nobody ever dies. How come I get the feeling you're trying to take us for a ride?
Yeah, let's do it. I want more than 10%. Oh, I failed by persuade. Mysterious stranger.
This is for the best. We could use those credits from these duels, but using your real name is too risky. The Sith might have come across a crew manifest back on the Endar Spire.
Yeah, let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. You've seen him lose night after night after night, but this time he's after fresh meat. In this corner, I give you Deadeye Duncan.
Deadeye Duncan.
In the other corner, a relative newcomer to the Taris dueling scene, emerging from the shadows with no history, no past, and no name. The mysterious stranger.
God, the voiceovers are so good. Oh, he's gonna get all up in my face. Oh, do I have to fight by myself? We're good.
It's over! The fight is over! The mysterious stranger has won! But really, are any of us surprised? Deadeye losing isn't news. You have to do better than that to impress us, stranger.
When death is on the line. All right. Next up, sir. I mean, I don't know how far I can go before I get my ass kicked, but let's try another one.
Ladies, and in this corner, one of the greats, a man so tough, even a disfiguring injury couldn't end his career. And in the other corner, a relative new...
Yep. Can I use med kits? And that's why we load the game. You know, I haven't looked at my bonuses. I don't know if it's better for me to be dual wielding. Feats. I gotta look at feats. Planet Blaster. I think we have the same. I just don't know if it's better to be dual wielding or not. Let's try that as a dual wield. Bum ba-dum bum ba-dum. It is one of my favorite classics as well, Obostar. Let's do it.
Ladies, in this corner, one of the greats, a man
I'll give this
so
one more
tough,
shot, and if we
even
don't
a
kill him, I'll move on
disfiguring
and do
injury
other things and
couldn't
come
end
back
his
later.
career. And in the other...
Yeah, he's gonna kick my ass. Alright.
It's over! The fight is over! Gerlon, look!
I just like dual wield more than the blaster rifle sometimes. It just looks cooler. Oh, ding-a-ling-a-ling! But I do think go back to the blaster rifle for now. Oh, I guarantee you the offhand aim is probably way worse. Okay, we're gonna take security up, persuade up, awareness up, stealth up. Sneak attack level 2. We don't need to level him up yet. Alright, let's say we're done here for the moment. I need to check my quests. Holden. I thought Holden was somebody in the bar. I didn't see anybody in here named Holden though. I could have sworn she said it was somebody in here. Well, I haven't seen anybody in here. Must be a different cantina. Alright, Tipper City South. That's the upper city camp. Oh, he's in the other one. Okay. Something seems to be bothering Karth. What's up, buddy?
Yes, what's on your mind?
What's on your mind?
I guess I did say you could ask me questions later, didn't I? Is this really necessary?
Not if you have a problem with it.
No, I don't have a problem with it, really. Go ahead and interrogate me.
It's not an interrogation.
No, I was just joking. Though you do seem to be full of questions. It's rather refreshing, to be honest. Let me ask you something first, though. I've been going through the battle aboard the Endar Spire.
Holding my groin. How about holding my worm?
Just don't add up to me. Maybe you could tell
Mr.
me
Spice
from your
Farm.
perspective.
I wasn't in a position to know what was really going on.
Neither was I, to tell the truth. I was on board as an advisor for the most part. The battle began so fast it's anyone's guess as to what actually happened. We lost the ship and a lot of good people, and for what? On the hope that the Jedi powers would save us somehow? Not that Bastila had much of an opportunity to act. We didn't choose that battle anyway. It got forced on us. Hell, I'm just as surprised that any of us are alive to talk about it. Come to think of it, it's more than a little surprising that you happen to be here, isn't it? I mean, just what is your position with the Republic fleet anyway?
I used to be a smuggler. I was recruited into the fleet for my
A
knowledge.
smuggler? I should have guessed. Isn't it odd, however, that a smuggler who was added to the crew at the last minute just happens to be alive?
What's so odd about me being... Wait, are you implying I had something to do with the crash?
Well, maybe. Don't get me wrong, it just seems odd that someone Bastila's party specifically requested to transfer aboard happens to survive.
Why would Bastila request my transfer?
The Jedi requested numerous things when they came on board. I mean, hell, they practically took over the ship, as far as I can tell. Considering your connection to Bastila and the Jedi, whether you know it or not, your presence here seems a little convenient. I'm probably wrong, and this is probably nothing, I know. I learned a long time ago not to take things at face value, ever, and I hate surprises.
Shouldn't we be trying to work together?
I am working with you. I'd be a fool not to. I'd also be a fool not to expect the unexpected.
Are you always just as suspicious?
Look, it has nothing to do with you personally. I don't trust anyone, and I have my reasons. And no, I'm not going to discuss them, so can we just keep our mind on more important things?
Well, I consider this important.
All right. You're pretty damn tenacious. You know that? We'll talk about it, but later. Right now, I just want to get going.
That reminds me of that TikTok meme. Who hurt you? Was it Mother? Was it a woman? Was it Mother? Alright, so we're coming out of there. That's where we came from originally. Let's go this way.
Out of our way, citizen. We're on official Sith business. Just stand aside if you know what's good for you.
Medical facility.
Davik says you missed your last payment.
Here, I've got 50 credits, a down payment. That should buy me some time, right?
Sorry, you're out of time. Now it's all or nothing. Davik can't have people not paying his debts.
But I don't have that much. How can I give you credits I don't have? No! Help! Somebody help! They're going to kill me!
I know we have to be careful about drawing attention to ourselves, but are we gonna just let them drag this guy off?
Hell
Hold
no.
on a second. Looks like we got ourselves a witness here.
Leave this man alone or you'll have to deal with me. Ooh, Bounty Hunter 1.
Thank you. I owe you my life. Those bounty hunters are going to take me away and kill me. My wife warned me not to take a loan from Tarik. Now I can't pay him back.
Probably should have listened to your
Good
wife,
Lord,
bro.
Crime Lord money. He'll just keep sending more bounty hunters after me till I'm dead.
Hand all of your credits you wanted. No, maybe I can help.
You already helped me by saving me from those bounty hunters, so unless you have a spare 100 credits to give me so I can pay off Tarik, there's nothing else you can do.
I'm not that altruistic. Just glad I could help.
I'm getting out of here before any more of Davik's goons show up. You should do the same.
Sorry, I'm not that rich to be just handing out credits, sir. Upper City North? This is medical facility. Let's go here first. Oh my goodness gracious.
Can't you see I'm busy with my duties? Go talk to Zelka if you need something.
Zelka.
I see from your appearance that you're an off-worlder. Still, you're welcome here. I'll not have it said that Zelka Foreign refused to help somebody just because they weren't a citizen of Taris. Do you require healing or medical supplies? I can treat almost any injury or ailment right here at the medical facility. Except the rat ghoul disease, of course.
The rat ghoul disease? Oh no, what's that?
The terrible affliction has plagued Taris for many generations. It is spread by the rat ghouls, horrible monsters that live in the Undercity below Taris's great skyscrapers. Prolonged exposure to the Undercity breeds the disease, and those infected will eventually mutate into rat ghouls themselves, becoming mindless beasts that feed on the flesh of others.
Is there no cure?
There is no antidote for the disease, though I heard the Republic scientists at the military base here on Taris were close to perfecting a cure. Then the Sith arrived. They overran the military base, and now they refuse to allow anyone access to the laboratories inside. The Sith are keeping all the serum for the patrols they send into the Undercity. If I could just get my hands on a sample of that serum, the rat ghoul disease could be wiped from the face of Taris forever. But I don't see how that's going to happen.
I got you covered, bro.
I don't see how anyone could get their hands on that serum. The military base is crawling with Sith guards. Breaking in there would be a suicide mission. I suppose the Sith patrols in the Undercity might have a sample of the serum on them, if they hadn't already used it because of a rat ghoul infection. But I doubt a patrol would just hand the serum over, and nobody is stupid enough to attack one of the Sith patrols, even in the Undercity.
Don't worry, got you covered, bro.
Please, don't say that. If the Sith hear you, they might think I'm suggesting you start attacking their patrols. They could shut me down. I only mentioned the serum because you asked. I don't actually expect anyone to get me the serum. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
What you got for sale?
Of course. Just step over here and I'll...
Implant level 3. Oh my goodness, that makes you immune to poison. Makes you immune to mind effects. Okay. Lab personnel only.
Psst, you there. Wait a minute. I need to talk to you about the rat ghoul serum. I've got an offer for you might want to hear.
I got an offer that you... Yeah, I'm not interested.
Now, don't be an idiot. Just listen to me for 1 minute, and you won't be sorry. Davik Kang wants the cure, and you'd be smart to give it to him.
No, man, I don't do crime bosses. Excuse me. I think I'd rather give the serum to Zelka. He'll use it to help people.
Helping people is all well and good, but you have to help yourself first, right? I'm telling you, Davik will pay big credits for the cure. More than Zelka could ever afford.
And then only the rich could afford the cure. Just let the poor suffer, right?
If you find the Rakghoul serum, just take it to Zax in the lower city bounty office. He works for Davik. He'll pay you what that cure is really worth.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass. But nice try. Hey, time and place, sir. Time and place. Mafia boss, time and place. Alright. Now from here, we're in the upper city north. Oh, look at these. I want one of these. Can I please have one? I have one in Star Wars The Old Republic. Can I please, pretty please have one? Two apartments. I don't know if that's where we need to go right now. I don't know which apartments these are. Let's go take a peek. North apartments. Where's that quest? On the east side of the North Upper City. I mean, that's not the east side though. Well, it might be in the east. Well, let's just go in here. I've never sold it to him. I never side with bad guys. That's a good place for me to save the game though, guys, and wrap it up, because we have been going for a couple of hours on top of the streams we already did this morning. And this was just a quick little bonus stream today. So if you missed any part of this VOD, don't fret. This will be getting its own playlist on YouTube, split up into 30-minute episodes. I will be playing this throughout the month of July. Probably not every day for the moment, but periodically. I got to wrap up Death Stranding 2, which may happen tomorrow. We're doing Tales of the Shire at the moment, so tomorrow morning I'll be back. Tales of the Shire in the morning, Death Stranding 2 after that, and then if I feel up for it, we'll probably do some more Knights of the Old Republic tomorrow afternoon. Otherwise, we'll probably come back and do this on Wednesday? I think today's Monday. Stay tuned. May the Force be with you, everybody. Catch you on the flip side. Don't forget all the socials, the Discord, the Patreon, and beyond.